Good evening, everyone. May I have your attention? Please stand for the graduation processional, and please remain standing for the posting of the colors and the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
y'all gentlemen doing?
Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the Hoke County School Board of Education members, Hoke County Schools district level administrators on the platform tonight. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. Hank Richards, Board of Education Chair. Ms. Rosa McAllister McCray, Board of Education Vice Chair. Mrs. Barbara Bowie. Mrs. Iris Pickett. Dr. Freddie Williamson, Superintendent. Mr. Bob Barnes, Associate Superintendent. Dr. Donna Thomas, Assistant Superintendent, Human Resources. Mrs. Shannon Register, Assistant Superintendent, Secondary Curriculum. Please give our district leadership team a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure tonight to present the Hoke County High School class of 2016 to you this evening. Welcome, class of 2016, on this your high school graduation day. Tonight is a special night for you and the family members, friends, and supporters who gather here to support you and to celebrate this special moment with you. Once you recess from this field tonight, the first objective as a new graduate is to express a well-deserved show of appreciation to the loved ones who are in attendance here tonight in your honor. As you move forward from this evening, you will certainly experience other graduations, recognitions, and achievements in the future. But this one tonight is a special one because of all the access it provides you to pursue the others that may follow this one. On behalf of the Hoke High faculty, staff, and administration, thank you parents, family members, friends, and supporters of these graduates for entrusting the educational preparation, safety, and well-being of these young men and women to Hoke County High School over the past 4 years. It is my sincere hope that this institution has provided the educational experiences and the development of decision-making and problem-solving skills that will follow these graduates to pursue the opportunities and to confront the challenges that await them beyond Hoke County High School. Graduates, time moves so fast and we spend so much time just doing the work of school that we simply sometimes forget to say, thank you graduates for all the successes and the good times you have provided us as individuals. Congratulations, class of 2016. May good fortune find each of you. You deserve the best in all things. Thank you very much.
Good evening, and congratulations to the 2016 graduates of Hoke County. According to Hoke County Board of Education policy, the valedictorian and salutatorian are determined by calculating the weighted grade point average for all coursework from grade 9 through the end of grade 12. Weighted GPAs are calculated by adding 1 quality point to the earned grade for both honors and dual enrolled courses, and adding 2 quality points to the earned grade for advanced placement courses. The salutatorian is the senior who has earned the second highest weighted grade point average in the senior class. The salutatorian for Hoke County High School's class of 2016 is Danny Wayne Colley, Jr. Danny has earned an overall weighted grade point average of 4.9375. He is the son of Tammy and Danny Colley, and he has attended the Hoke County Public Schools since he began kindergarten in 2003. Danny planned to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he will double major in public health and biology with a pre-med concentration. Danny would like to pursue his career with a public health organization to help improve the standard of health care in the world. Congratulations to you, Danny Colley.
Good evening. Good evening, faculty, staff, parents, family, and most importantly, the class of 2016. As we are seated upon this field today, we must take a moment to reflect upon our past educational achievements and advancements. 12 years ago, we were eagerly holding our parents' or guardians' hands as we walked from our kindergarten class on the last day. Tears of joy celebrated the completion of a minor, but yet major step in our lives, and tears of heartbreak filled our parents' eyes. Smiles spread like fire across our face as we eagerly welcomed the bright, warm days of summer. 5 years later, we reached the end point of our elementary school days. The days filled with class parties and recess have came to a cease, and we were soon entering the unknown arena of middle school. These uncommon grounds were our first gifts of independence and freedom, and was also the first true test of our determination and willpower held within. 3 years later, we eagerly sat within the middle school gym as we awaited to be released from the confinement of adolescence and to be bestowed with the near gift of adulthood. Now, 4 years later, we sit on this football field with a history saturated of success and achievement. We were able to climb the ranks of elementary school, embark upon a journey to find ourselves in middle school, and successfully challenge and erupt through barriers in high school. At times of low motivation, we were able to persevere as we reminded ourselves of the true reason why we were in high school. We came to high school to sit within the stands and cheer our football team on under the stadium lights, or to sit within a crowded gym and yell our support as our basketball players dribbled the ball down the court and scored a game-winning shot. We came here to meet new people, make new friends, and to be able to cherish these memories for the rest of our life. Most importantly, we came here to seek a rigorous academic schedule to challenge ourselves and to achieve at the great heights of success and achievement we contain. As senior year passed, each month contained a different milestone. In the late fall, we attended our last home high school football game. In the late winter, we watched our last basketball game as our boys team was able to end the season as conference champions. In the early spring, we danced one final time at the last high school prom we would ever attend. And today, as we sit on this field, we share one last moment with each other. In a few short moments, we will be official graduates of Hoke County High School. Once we walk across the stage and accept our rightfully earned diplomas, we abandon a period of adolescence and recklessness, and we become beacons of the illuminating potential and success that is established here in the Hoke County school system. However, before this time comes, let us cherish the memories we have made with each other over the past 4 years of our lives. Let us laugh one more time at the jokes said in class, and complain one more time about the amount of homework our teacher assigned. Most importantly, let us not forget the key fact that we will always be graduates of Hoke County High School. And in my opinion, we are the best class to ever roam the halls of this school. We were able to break through previously established precedents and let our success shine. We became bold representatives of our school as we continuously scored high upon standardized tests, and as we constantly clinched a conference championship title. Today marks a significant moment in our lives, where this is the first time we may begin to fear the unknown. For the past 4 years, we have lived by a certain schedule. We have become familiar with the environment, staff, and fellow students of our school. However, after today, we enter a world not yet discovered. We become holders of true independence and freedom, and we must learn to be responsible and productive citizens. Today, each and every one of us are provided with a clean slate, and our prior recklessness and childlike behavior is left behind. For today, we are offered a new and uncontaminated path to travel upon. Each step we take will achieve more success and set the standards a little higher for the upcoming generations. I would personally like to thank the amazing support system I have been surrounded with, not only through the past 4 years, but for the extent of my life. To my mom, dad, sister, family members, teachers, and friends, and my best friend Katie, thank you for being there in times of need, and I deeply thank you for being there for me when I have lost all hope in myself. Alon Alda once stated, "You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. You cannot get there by bus, but only by hard work and risk, and by not quite knowing what you're doing. But what you will discover will be wonderful. What you will discover will be yourself." I request that you all go into the world and live the life you have dreamed, and do not let anyone or anything prevent you from making your dreams become reality. Go and become beacons of inspiration, propagators of hope, and conveyors of ambition. God bless each and every one of you, and I wish you the best of luck in your future academic endeavors.
Good evening, parents, friends, and class of 2016. The student who has earned the highest weighted grade point average in the senior class is the valedictorian. The valedictorian for Hoke County High School's class of 2016 is Hannah Elizabeth Locklear. Hannah has earned an overall weighted grade point average of 4.9719. She is the daughter of Connie Locklear, and she has attended the Hoke County Public Schools since beginning kindergarten in 2003. Hannah is the third student from Hoke County to be awarded the Gates Millennium Scholarship, which covers the full cost of an undergraduate degree and may be extended to include postgraduate studies in selected fields. Hannah plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill to pursue a double major in political science and education with a minor in Native American studies. Hannah wants to do research on tribal reservations in the United States, studying the concept of fourth world countries. Ultimately, Hannah would like to earn a law degree and become a tribal lawyer. Hannah, congratulations.
Bring it down a little bit. Class of 2016. Honestly, our journey together has felt like a movie. We have all started as freshmen, different people than we are today. And as the credits roll on graduation, we'll be someone else entirely. As we look back, I'm sure we can think of a few labels for ourselves and for our classmates. We've known each other for years, and with that comes the idea that people around us can't change. That's not true. Who you are in high school isn't who you will always be. This isn't our last movie. As soon as graduation ends, we'll all have the freedom to become someone else. The dreams we have now aren't the only dreams we can ever have, and the friends now aren't the only ones we deserve. Whether you're going into the workforce, college, or military, you have the chance to reinvent yourself. You have the chance to find new dreams. We don't all have to change, and if you want, you can still be the same kid from high school, but I'll be over here being a better version of myself at every opportunity. Because with change comes growth, and if you don't change, you'll never grow. While every journey through this high school has been different, I believe many of us found something we love. From sports, band, and dancing to drama, learning, and volunteering. It's amazing to find a passion so young, and we should grow with it and make something of it. On the other hand, a large group of us have no idea what we want or what we love. That should not be discouraging. As we figure out the rest of our lives, we need to realize this is just the beginning. We have plenty of experiences to go that will shape our interests and passions. It's never too late to realize the dream. Now, sitting behind us today is our support system. They've been there through the hardest of times in high school and watched with knowing looks how hard it is to survive. My family stood by me through the roughest waters of loss and heartache, and I thank them. I thank my closest friends sitting here today for making high school memorable, and I thank my best friend for keeping my head on straight, and my teachers, counselor, and many others on the Hoke High staff for helping me be here today. I guess my parting wisdom today is to embrace change, continue to dream, and always thank those that help you out along the way. When we leave here today, we have to all decide what we find important and what is not, and for the rest of our lives, we will work on that decision. It's been real, class of 2016, and while we didn't make it, I realized there are many friends and family who didn't finish this journey with us. So when we celebrate tonight, send a shout out to the ones who didn't see us make it here, because while I did lose my papa and dad along the way, they've always been with me. Thank you.
Good evening. For many years, colleges and universities have used Latin honors to recognize outstanding academic achievement. In 2008, Hoke County High School began using the same Latin designations to recognize our own honor graduates who have maintained academic excellence throughout their high school years. The Latin phrase cum laude translates with honor or with praise. Students who have earned an overall weighted grade point average between 3.500 and 3.749 are designated cum laude graduates. At this time, would the following seniors please stand to be recognized as Hoke High's cum laude graduates for the class of 2016. Herlander Alvarez Gomez, Taylor Lee Austin, Deanna Marie Baker, Elmira Lynn Cotton, Diamond Monique Dinkins, Liam Persall Gentry, Madeline Elizabeth Gonzalez, Miles Jordan Green, Kyra Brand Byron Henson, Chase Talbert Livingston Jackson, Jennifer Marie Law, Caitlin Janet Lorenzen, Sharnissa LaQueen McCray, Tiana Michelle Rayford, Kanisha Shantae Smith, Nadia Chiffon Stabler, Jalicia Shanice Stapleton, Alexandra Grant Stevens, Kyla Michelle Taylor, Sherlyn Janae Williams, Steve Lamont Williams Jr., Donovan Pierre Wirt. Congratulations and God bless you.
The Latin phrase magna cum laude translates with great honor or with great praise. Students who have earned an overall weighted grade point average between 3.750 and 3.999 are designated magna cum laude graduates. At this time, would the following seniors please stand and be recognized as Hoke High School's magna cum laude graduates for the class of 2016. Shaquille Unique Andrews, Justin Thomas Bell, Shania Lynn Davis, Haley Lynn Dennison, Shakura Lene Graham, Xavier Jarrell Harbin, Michael Ron McDougall, Mikhail Anya Montgomery, Megan Brianne Monroe, Shaylin Ethel Oglesby, Alexis Shantavia Page, Shannon Lee Smith Reedy, Ileana Sanchez, Jonathan Tyler Smith, and Kaylee Jessica Strothman. Congratulations and a round of applause for Hoke High's magna cum laude graduates.
Good afternoon to our summa cum laude graduates for 2016. The Latin phrase summa cum laude translates with highest honor or with highest praise. Students who have earned an overall weighted grade point average of 4.0 or higher are designated summa cum laude graduates. At this time, will the following students please stand to be recognized as I call your name? Yara Raid Al-Bayar, Krista Brooke Bale, Decorian Javon Burney, Joshua Graham Bird, Darius Lee Capers, Danny Wayne Cohen Jr., Lala Isabel Dykeman, Margaret Penny Dorkey, Brian Alexander Flippin, Cage Douglas Groney, Marcus Deshaun Jackson, Leanna Michelle Jacobs, Randy Taylor Jacobs, Alexis Kiana Jones, Michaela Deborah King, Brianna Alexis Locklear, Hannah Elizabeth Locklear, Haley Elizabeth Loxton, Carlos David Lopez Rosero, Stephanie Carolina Mahal Paz, Renee Leanne Mosher, Kaylee Samantha Myers, Alexis Amber Osario, Brianna Michelle Paul, Sean Patrick Quinn, Daisy Liana Rosales Haywood, Muhammad Hussein Siad, Atlantis Sanchez, Lala Jada Santos, Benjamin Snodgrass, Tiffany Ann Spiegel, Christian Ray Tilley, and Roberta William Tilley. Congratulations to our summa cum laude graduates for 2016.
And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Please join me in congratulating the graduating class of 2016. Go. Jared James Brenay. Joseph James Brenay III. Austin Lee Breimer. Decorian Javon Burney. Joshua Graham Bird. Emily Nicole Camacho. Karen Wayne Campbell. Luisa Stephanie Campillo. Miguel Angel Campos Astacio. Cecilia Cancino Carreras. Darius Lee Caper. Karina Capote Liana. Stanley Jamon Carmichael Jr. Angelica Yvette Correa. Alisa Marlene Castillo. Shaniqua Monet Caston. Marco Antonio Castrodon Soriano. Christian Lynn Chavis. Joseph Isaiah Chavis. Michael David Chifo Jr. Louis Raymond Church. Christian Matthew Cyphers. Caitlin Michelle Cyphers. Luis Angel Cirico Sanchez. Assunta Lachey Coleman. Latanya Joyce Ann Coleman. Jeremiah Darnell Cook-Young. Ashley Nicole Cooper. Joshua Tyreek Cooper. Go Josh!
Michaela Deborah King. Jasmine Annalie Kershaw. I'm sorry. Shaquille Jacaria Daquan King. Jamar Sarone King Jr.
Zappa. Jimmy Javier Roman Hernandez. Samantha Lucille Rumian. Deja Lillian Rosales Haywood. Tatiana Ashante Rose. Marissa Ann Rouse. Brendan Thomas Ruffin. Jacob Donovan Rushing. Darren James Russell. Muhammad Hussein Sajid. Alanis Enid Sanchez. Aliana Sanchez. Shakenya Chesmiante Sanders. Oscar Rafael Santiago Bonilla. Lilia J. Santos. Tristan Allen Shaw. Althea Shadessa Scott. Christopher Matthew Scott. Seth Perry Scriven. Daquan Jermaine Shaw. LaKayla Simone Shaw. Ayana Sierra Simmons.
we would like to thank everyone for coming out today to support us in our time of success. Special thanks to the parents and guardians of every graduate in the class of 2016. Thank you for supporting us through it all. For we know that without God first and you second, none of this would be possible. We thank you for your speeches, tears, heartaches, and prayers that you have covered us throughout life. We may not always say it or show it, but we certainly appreciate it all. We even thank you for fussing when you felt as if we were doing wrong and you just wanted us to do right. We would also like to thank all of the administrators, faculty, and staff members that have pushed every member in this graduating class today. We appreciate everything that you have done for us and everything that you are currently doing. We are who we are today due to your pep talks, discipline, teachings, and prayers. We would like to send special shout outs to Mr. Edwards for making sure that our campus stayed clean at all times. Shout out to Mrs. Burney and Mr. Bowder for faithfully sending students to ISS for dress code. Shout out to Mrs. Finkbinder for always attempting to push students to class when we were in the McDonald courtyard or in the hallways talking instead of going to class. Mr. Brewington for being that principal that always suspended students. Special thanks to Mr. Stroud for just being that principal that everyone liked. I would like to thank Ms. Baldwin for always having her door open to me most of the time. Even though she was not my guidance counselor, thank you for all of your recommendation letters and taking care of my needs for school. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Covington for being the kind and loving people you are. I enjoyed working with you both. Thank you, Ms. Covington, for being the best SJ advisor. Thank you to Mrs. Courtney Blue for all that you have done for me. From recommendation letters to yelling at me because I had not completed my FAFSA or done something for school. Also, for being the best SJ co-advisor. Last but not least, I would like to thank Mrs. Jackie McClain, also known as Aunt Jackie. Thank you for always having something positive to say, even when we let you down. Now, to the class of 2016. In my previous research, I discovered that the class of 15's infamous saying is, class of 15, nobody does it better. So if I was to give you a topic of the speech this evening, it would be class of 16 definitely did it better. They said nobody does it better than the class of 15, but class of 16 did it better. The class of 15 received over $3 million in scholarship money last year, but the class of 16 did it better. The class of 15 has some very smart young people, but the class of 16 did it better. I think at this point it is now safe to say that we have finally made it. Although at times it may have seemed as though we wouldn't. We went through failed tests, loss of friends, hard times, and disappointments, but through it all, we survived. This is only the beginning of life, and after this comes the real world. It is said that it is not about how you start, it's about how you finish. We have now entered the decision-making stage in our lives. Whether you are to college, to the military, or straight to work, you still have important decisions to make. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. You should live every day as if it was your last. It is also important that you remember to never lose the presence of your voice, for your voice is what will captivate the crowd and speak for you. There are moments in our 4 years of high school that we had to struggle. We felt as if we wouldn't pass that test, but God. We felt as if we would not have that assignment done in time, but God. We felt as if we wouldn't pass that class and get that credit, but God. We felt as if our GPAs would drop, but God. We felt as if we would lose our class rank, but God. It is also important that we do not forget where we started from. Hoke County will always be home. Being a student of Hoke County High School has turned us into the bright and smart individuals we are now. Thank you. Never forget to give back and pay it forward. We now are able to accomplish anything in life we put our minds to. In my closing, I would like to tell each and every one of you to take God with you wherever you go. He will guide and direct you. He will be there for you in your time of need. He will be your comforter, your strong tower, and your provider. Just remember to always put Him first in everything you do, because if God is before you, nobody can stand against you. Thank you to everyone for coming out again. Also, to all the class of 15 members, class of 16 did it better.
Good evening. I'm sure all of you are ready to say, I'm done with high school. So So I'll try to make this as short as possible. I can definitely say I'm speaking for most when I say high school was a difficult road. But look how far we have come. From here on out, our lives will steer us on different paths. As Will Rogers once said, even if you're on the right track, you'll get ran over if you just sit there. So I encourage all of you to use our successes of today as a guide to the rest of your life. If you can make it through 12 plus years of school, we can make it through days that seem impossible. You should take a risk, push limits of your success, and only grow from this point on. We'll be mesmerized by the perks of adulthood, like independence, lack of parents yelling at you to get up, but most meaningful life experiences that you can't just get at home. As Drake would say, YOLO. So you only live once. So let's start living. Will the best class ever, class of 2016, join me in the turning of the tassel?